In a remote forest, with the warmth of the forester, there are four monkeys living among the forest life. Monkeys have something in common with each other, namely that they have a life principle that is happy and happy. With that principle, they always have a happy life at a cost. One day, the monkeys felt bored with the life they had always experienced over and over again. At one point, they planned a treasure hunt, treasure that was not in the form of gold, but rather an object that they would find when they complete this mission. The mission begins with a true plan and planning the day that have been determined for 3 days. Day 1. They started by going to the plantation owned by the pastor's rabbit family in the forest. The treasure hunt plan begins. They split up to distract every family member who has in the house 4 against 3. The 3 monkeys are tasked with diverting the attention of 3 families of rabbit, namely the mother rabbit, father rabbit, and their child Speedy, with a speed equivalent to clapping their hand. The monkeys start the diversion by chatting with each target, and one monkey will take all the various vegetables that are there. Some supplies had been obtained, and they immediately left the scene of the theft. But Speedy realized this, and he started chasing the 4 monkeys. They ran around until they come to an empty house, and this overwhelmed Speedy, and he left the 4 monkeys behind. The next mission started the day after they had rested at their respective homes. In the morning, they gathered and prepared to continue the next mission, namely the trapeze, to be a princess to the headquarters of giant spider, which is known to be good at making traps and every cunning. And this time, the target was a giant egg, which was in the cave at the very end, guarded by trapeze. The mission started. The 4 monkeys started to enter the cave and saw several spider traps that had been installed everywhere, but they had difficulty getting past them. When they were almost at the end of the cave, they heard the stomping of the trapeze pit. They hid, but something unexpected happened when they heard it turned out to be a trap. It was just a radio that the trap had deliberately installed. So they were fooled, and the trapeze knew where they were. They continued to run to the end of the cave, but the 2 monkeys were caught in trap, which made them stick to the spider's web. One monkey went on a mission to retrieve the giant egg, and one tried to help the 2 trapped monkeys out. In short, the eggs were found, but trapeze got closer and closer, and in the end, the first monkey was wrapped in a net by the traps, so that they couldn't move anywhere. The 3 monkeys that still escaped tried to distract the trapeze by using spider webs to form a trap, which later it can make the trapeze get entangled in its own net. The 2 monkeys screamed and hit the trapeze to catch them. One monkey helps the monkey who is trapped. with a spaned piece of wood. A chaos ensues between the trapeze and the two monkeys, but the trapeze cleverly turns around, which makes the two monkeys feel safe. But in fact, it was a diversion because the trap was actually present on top of the cat, so the two monkeys didn't realize that the trap was right above them. The four monkeys reunited and started fighting the trapeze by turning the trap into direction so that the trapeze was confused about which side to case. As a result, the trap went to the right and chased the monkeys who were carrying eggs, but the trap didn't know. Trapeze didn't know that they had placed a large snare trap that is the same size as its body, so that the trapeze steps on the trap and becomes tightly entangled in the trap itself. The four monkeys managed to get out of the cave while carrying the giant egg they got. After all that happened, they were happy because they only had the last mission left, namely to reunite at their old headquarters while enjoying all the supplies they had got. They went through all the hard times together without leaving each other, and with their unity, they managed to conquer all the challenges what they faced. They also enjoy their lives by telling the story together, remembering all the memories they have shared together, and enjoying all the dishes they have obtained with their own hard work.